There's one major way that Docusign can work for real estate agents, and that's about bringing the buyer and the seller together to negotiate the contract there and then on the spot. That's probably the most common use case that we're expecting. So rather than the agent hopping in their car, driving across town, getting a counter signature, driving backwards and forwards, maybe spending 1 or 2 hours, instead they can get the buyer and the seller on the phone, invite them to meet into a transaction room environment, annotate the contract on the spot, and both parties can digitally sign it. So it's much more efficient and effective, and they can get more business signed faster. So you could set up very complicated rules if you wanted to, or very simple rules where it simply sends to a user and then routes back to you. But there are many, many examples right across the real estate industry where Docusign can help. Our industry has around 680 forms, so most of those can be automated with Docusign. And it means that agents can get on with their day job and actually sell more properties, knowing that they can log into the Docusign interface, or they'll get alerts on their mobile phone telling them exactly where that contract is up to. So it is a highly secured environment. It's ISO 21001 security standard. That's the big green tick from every major bank in the world. So given that major banks trust the platform, real estate agents and mortgage brokers, etc., certainly can too. Documents signed with Docusign are compliant with Australia's Electronic Transactions Act, so that's point number one. But point number two is we actually employed external legal counsel to do research in every Australian state and territory to work out where Docusign can be used across the real estate industry and where it probably should not. So it's legal everywhere, but in some cases some government departments may or may not accept it. We've created a series of white papers for every Australian state and territory. They're now available on our website for download. So if there are any questions about what's legal and what's not, or where it's best to use Docusign and where not, I'd certainly recommend you download those white papers. We have a number of agents logging in and out of our platforms on a day-by-day basis. Actually, it's about 45,000 logins a day from real estate agents. So when agents are in our platform and generating a CMA document, or comparative market analysis, we're going to automatically create a transaction room environment for every CMA that's created. And then the first document that's going to be populated into the transaction room will be that CMA. So from there they'll add their authority to list forms, their contracts of sale, and other forms that it will grow over time, but it will actually originate from the CMA process. So just using our standard platform day to day, we'll actually we'll use that as a process to create the Docusign interface on behalf of the client. Docusign have fantastic mobile apps, they really, really do. So their iPad app and iPhone app keep you updated every single time a document is opened or signed by one party. So the apps are an absolutely brilliant way to use Docusign on a day-by-day basis. In fact, I suspect most agents will use the mobile apps and not the core website interface. So if you're the principal of a real estate office, you can log into transaction rooms at any time and see every single contract that your employees have in the market at the moment. And from that you can derive your commission payments automatically and know day by day the performance of your sales reps. It has an open API platform, so real estate CRMs around Australia are more than welcome to integrate with Docusign. And to that point, there's been over 36,000 API integrations in the US already. It's a very solid and robust platform, so I don't expect we'd have any issues here in the Australian market. The price point that we've negotiated in the Australian market is very competitive. So it starts at $20 per user per month for an API data subscribing user. For that you get unlimited signing, unlimited documents and unlimited transaction rooms. So it's an all-you-can-eat product for the $20 per month.